Welcome back to SourceFedNERD, I'm Sam Basher. Since the 1940s, people have had this infatuation with comic books and superheroes. Seeing how over 70 years have passed between now and the golden age of supermen and women, you have to wonder how writers were able to keep our attention for so long. One tactic? Make some super animals. Everybody loves animals. Throw a cape on a puppy and people scream, yes, please give me more. And they did. Comic companies created so many weird and powerful animals. So I wanted to make a quick top 10 superpowered animals list to celebrate these strange creatures. They're all based on my personal favorites, but if I missed any animals that you guys love, write them down below. First up, number 10, Throg. A frog that has the powers of Thor and a little hammer. Look at a little tiny hammer. Technically, this frog wasn't always a frog. He was a man named Simon Watterson who had a bad run-in with a mystic who, poof, turned him into an amphibian. Eventually, Simon ran into Thor, who at the time had also been transformed into a frog. Thor got into a few tussles, and on his way back to Asgard, a sliver of his hammer, Mjolnir, broke off, and when Simon had a few run-ins with some rascally rats, he used all of his might and lifted the sliver, giving him the power of Thor. He's one of the main members of the Pet Avengers team as of right now, which I recommend you guys picking up. Want to see a dog take on Thanos and basically win? Check it out. Oh, and that dog is actually our number 9 on this list. Lockjaw, the inhuman hound who has the ability to teleport. He's a loyal, pitbull-looking pup with what looks to be a glorious mustache. Lockjaw is also one of the leaders of the Pet Avengers, but is usually the official form of transportation for the Inhuman royal family, specifically Black Bolt. Ooh, so cool. I hope to God that we get to see him in the Inhuman series next year. At times, he's also displayed some precognitive abilities, but usually he's known for his teleportation and heightened strength abilities. Number 8, Ace the Bat Hound. Ace has shown up in numerous versions of the Batman comics, but always as a loyal companion to the Dark Knight, Alfred, and the Robins. The classic Ace has a little mask that you wear, but now he just spends most of his time in Wayne Manor or in the Batcave. I know, Batman has bat animals, and they don't end with the dogs. Gets even better with number 7, Bat Cow. It's literally just a cow with coloring on his face that looks like the Batman symbol. At times, Bat Cow has had run-ins with the Forever People, a group of individuals from New Genesis, but overall, he just hangs out in the Batcave or on the Wayne farm. Thanks, Grant Morrison, for that contribution. Number 6, we now have 2 trailers for the Wonder Woman movie, and while Themyscira, aka Paradise Island, does look fantastic and beautiful, we're missing one key thing. Giant kangaroos. Depending on who's riding, Princess Diana will ditch her invisible jet and saddle up on Kanga, her pet kangaroo. Gal Gadot riding through some World War I trenches on a giant marsupial. That's how you beat Marvel, DC. Take note. Number 5, Old Lace from the Runaways. Learn more about this team of Marvel teens who are getting their own Hulu series right here, but in short, they have a pet raptor who is telepathically bonded with one of the girls on the team. Does normal raptor things, has a nose piercing, but is still an important and valuable member of the Runaways. Please, God, put it in the show. I need it. Number 4 goes to the Legion of Super Pets minus one member. I'll get to him soon. We're talking Streaky the Super Cat, Beepo the Super Monkey, and Comet the Super Horse. Ugh. There are more, but these are the most important members of the Legion. They're all animals who basically have the abilities of Superman, and if I don't see them in the Justice League movie, I will never see a DC movie ever again. Number 3, if you didn't know from the movies, Falcon is actually supposed to have a falcon. I know, there's that red-winged drone in Civil War, but fans were a little bummed that we didn't get the real deal. We were actually supposed to, but that never happened. Falcon and Redwing actually share a very special bond that allows Falcon to communicate with the bird and sometimes other birds, and allows each of them to see through each other's eyes. Cool. All thanks to Red Skull being evil, I guess. Ooh, I'll bond a man and a bird. That couldn't possibly make an awesome superhero team. Rascally Red Skull. Number 2, did you know that there are dragons in Marvel Comics? Well, sort of anyways. On one of the X-Men's numerous trips to outer space, Kitty Pryde ran across what looks to be a little purple dragon. Sounds like something drug-related, but nope. She found herself an alien that went on to become her companion. Lockheed is actually part of a highly intelligent race of alien beings, but I like to pretend he's more mythical. Lockheed is an important member of the Pet Avengers as well, and Excalibur, a British superhero team. So cool. And last but certainly not least, you're probably mad at me for waiting this long to bring him up, but here we go. Number 1 on this list goes to Krypto, the Superdog, Superman's best friend, the main boy behind the Legion of Super Pets. On Krypton, there are a few animals that evolved to look similar to Earth's creatures, so Krypto is Kryptonian. Now, his origin has changed a few times over the years. Originally, he was raised with Kal-El, but Jor-El wanted to test out one of his rockets and threw the pup inside of one. After launch, the rocket actually veered off course and then crash landed on Earth when Clark was in his teenage years. And then in the New 52, Krypto was actually sucked into the Phantom Zone when Kal-El was a child and then was rescued by Clark when he was an adult. The New 52 being super depressing as per usual. Dogs caught in hell. Thanks to Earth's yellow sun, Krypto gained some of Superman's abilities, but to a lesser extent. There was also one time when Krypto had super intelligence and could kind of talk. Again, these comics have been around for a long time, so you start to run out of ideas. And that's it for my top 10 Super Pets list. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which characters I missed that you love. Be sure to like this video, share, and subscribe. I'm Sam Basher, and I'll see you guys next time.
Before, I thought you were totally gay, but now it just turns out you're a chill dude.
I am gay.
Son, you don't know what love is. You're too young. He says, "Don't you love mommy?" I'll hit him.